myopic judges, recursive sandbox games, raindrops in an ocean. We forgot the gaian kiss, so we misplaced our devotion. Gotta say it's hit or miss, slaves to love or avarice. Over lines, wait on mere regrets, mere gears of perpetual motion. Well, for better or not, that was the take I got. So let me briefly pause this while I pause FL so I don't have the biggest fucking audio file in the history of everything ever. Alright. Well, besides that little impromptu bedroom rendition of the track tentatively titled Soul, to be on the new, or rather upcoming release, Love or Lack Thereof. That's the noisy post-hardcore one. Kind of Sonic Youth, My Bloody Valentine, maybe a little bit of math rock influence, more so in the melody than the actual technicality of it. But yeah, that's one of the more complex ones I've been working on lately. Other than that, I've also been working on the album, the album formerly known as Hazy Days. It's probably going to be called like the Venus EP, or basically something that directly pertains to femininity. Some of you may have seen the tentative cover. That's the default up on the Monoblog right now. So check it out. Let your brain begin brimming with ideas of the new prospect. And believe me, I've been wanting to get it out as much as you guys want to hear it. It's just the whole getting my web design stuff up to where it needs to be right now has got to be my main prerogative. I mean, down the road, once I'm more established, am I down to taking on projects like sound design or scoring games or things of that ilk? Completely. Or even, paying the proper regard to my music and kind of nurturing you guys. That will all come in more stable times, but this is a very transitory phase for both me and it feels like kind of the whole world in a sense. So, moving on from that, another thing I wanted to bring up is in buying poster tubes for the Cactus Calamity posters, my first order was a little, or thought out not very adequately, as I ended up ordering poster tubes that were unfortunately too small. So after trying to return them past the date, as I was embroiled in holiday retail during the time, I thought to myself, oh no. Now if that isn't fucking coincidental timing right there or anything, I say oh no and knock my webcam down. Anyway, so I ordered a bunch of the wrong size poster tube, too short for the actual tubes, so I did get that sorted out, got the bigger tubes, but that leaves me with like, I don't know, a shitload of tubes that I had no other use for that are about this long. And so thinking to myself, I was struck by a resourceful streak, and I figure, why not make Monomate branded sploofs. Now this, comrades, I call the Kaleidosmoke. What you're looking at starts out as a regular, ordinary, mild-mannered white poster tube, but really, it's a full functional sploof. Not just with dryer sheets, as a smoking aid to kind of reduce the odor from certain activities, but you've also got activated filter carbon, which is used in aquariums to keep the smell away. It's a filtering agent. So not only do you have this dryer sheets on your side, but you also have two little cordoned off thins of activated carbon in here. So you're that much more protected against unwitting lack of subtlety. Plus, the best part is you get your own very personal, unique, branded piece of mono merchandise, in which I basically, if you just order one and don't tell me what to do with it, it'll probably be somewhat similar to this. So a bunch of spacey mod doodling with a vaguely green background, or no colored background at all. Or I'll draw whatever you tell me to. Just tell me in the PayPal note. Now, I'm sure you're wondering, how can I order this monstrosity of a thing? Or maybe you're also wondering, why would anyone order that and not just make your own? Now, I have made my own sploofs from time to time, and let me tell you, they work for a while, but then they start not only getting yellowed with smoke or whatever it is that you're blowing into it exactly, but the carbon starts spilling out as the apparatus breaks. But herein lies the mystery and magic of the Kaleidosmoke, is this Y and N on each side. Not only does it tell you which end you're supposed to breathe in through, Y meaning yes, blow me, and the other end meaning no, do not. You've got these poked holes here that basically are too small for the activated carbon to get through, or the dust itself. So what you're looking at is a risk-free, compact, mono-branded solution that kind of meets all of your needs in one fell swoop for the low, low price of $6 plus shipping. And more than that, it's an art piece, you know? You gotta have something that nobody else has, unless you just go the default way and just kind of say fuck it, whatever. And also as incentives to get on this, the first 2 people who order, first one will get this extra broken Velcro flyer that these are the actual ones I was posting up around LA around the time of this. Look at that beautiful full color 8.5 by 12. That, or this patch that Once Upon a Time Beau Emily Blanc made. And this is a Pete Face patch. Pretty sure it's a patch. It's some kind of little fabric thing, little imprint there. Cooler than a sticker, because you can say you are one of 2 people who have one. The other belongs to my baby boo. And that's the multicolored psychedelic one that none of you get. Sorry. So anyway, hopefully the sound on that turned out well. Didn't sound too bad. The Kaleidosmoke, there will be a link right down here somewhere. Click it. I've only got about 40 or 50 tubes in there, so it's definitely going to be a limited edition kind of deal. And lastly, is just to kind of address the clamoring of people who want me to get the albums out. I know, believe me, I feel you a million times that way. But realistically, I can't really justify the imposition of time while I'm getting my portfolio together unless, you know, it makes sense from a business point of view to do that. Like, I want to meet your needs the same way that I'm sure you want to meet mine. So I don't know whether that means like something like a Kickstarter for, because probably Love or Lack Thereof, which is the noise rock one, that's probably going to get done first. So I don't know. I mean, let me know what you think about something like a Kickstarter so I can kind of incentivize it and let you guys into the actual recording or writing process, and maybe even kind of do a set of more personalized vlogs that kind of go into the composition and production and what I'm getting at lyrically, so kind of a more intimate, almost video liner notes feel than just the super linear nature of these videos. And maybe even kind of just little piano or guitar renditions of songs, kind of like that last one right there, you know? Or maybe that can just be part of the regular package and just kind of be like, hey, if you pre-order it earlier, then it'll get done sooner. I mean, that is the gist of what I'm getting at here. Anyway, yeah, just let me know what you thought of this, what you think in general, and I'll see you sometime soon, comrades. Later.